Hello, this time we will discuss existentialism, phenomenology, and education. What is existentialism? Existentialism is a philosophical school whose understanding is centered on the individual human being who is responsible for free will without thinking deeply about what is true and what is not true. Existentialism questions human existence and that existence is a brought about true freedom. Or existentialism is a philosophy that specifically describes the existence and human experience of phenomenology or the way humans reside. We will see the existentialism philosopher. First, Soren Kierkegaard, the second, Martin Buber, the third, Martin Heidegger, and the fourth, Jean-Paul Sartre. Soren. Soren described three stakes on the life route. The first is the aesthetic state, when one lives in sensuous enjoyment and where emotions are dominant. The second, the ethical state, occurs when one arrives at the universal human and achieves an understanding of one's place and function in life. The third is the religious state, which for the Kierkegaard was the highest, where the one stands alone before God. Martin Buber. Buber described how the individual is capable of relating to and identifying with the outside world. An objective relationship is a character as I. In this relationship, one views something outside oneself in the purely objective manner as a things to be used and manipulated for selfish end. One needs to look on one fellow human being in terms of the I-do relationship. That is, one must recognize that each individual has an intense personal world of meaning. Individual existence or being in the world consists of the three basic aspects. The first aspect is the individual experiencing the world as a surrounding environment. Unwell. Unwell is not just a physical environment in the objective sense, rather it is the environment as experienced by the individual. Thus, it is not strictly an objective experience. The second aspect it is the experience of others or fellow individual, midworld. This is the complicated ground of the social relation. Not only does the individual experience others subjectively, but others are also subjectivities with their own personal viewpoint. The third aspect is the individual becoming aware of himself as a distinct and subjective existence eigenvalue. This is the intensely personal level encountered when one poses such a question as whom am I? In encountering Such a fundamental question, the individual comes face to face with existential anguish and anxiety because the question has no apparent answer. The level of life experience, no law, guidance, guidelines, guidelines, or objective reality automatically give the answer. People must answer the question for themselves. Jean-Paul Sartre, human humanity individually and collectively exists without any meaning of justification except what heaven made themselves. Human freedom by emphasizing being free is a must and choice, and I can choose and do what I like. If a one route and deadlock, then I can look for another way. I am always free. What is the phenomenology? Application of qualitative method is ordered to explore and uncover similarity of meaning of a concept or phenomenon that become the life experience of a group of individuals. Phenomenology is a school that holds that a strong desire to understand can actually to be achieved through observing phenomena of meeting of with reality. Phenomenology is the study of philosophy or study human as a phenomenon. Phenomenology philosopher. We will see the philosophers. The first, Edmund Husserl. Husserl philosopher is from a transcendental idealism can be seen as a form of empirism of trying to arrive at meaning through conscious experience. Heidegger. Phenomena is the what which show or present itself, and logo is rational discourse about phenomena. For Heidegger, the task was not, however, simply an effort to describe phenomena, but rather to get at what lie behind them their being. Thus, for the Heidegger, phenomenology was the science of the bingontology. Moritz. Phenomenology is the method that seeks to describe what the peer directly to consciousness, namely phenomenon. Thus, phenomenology try to understand reality it really is. Phenomenology and hermeneutics. Phenomenology seeks an other description of the object of consciousness. Hermeneutic concentrate on the interpretation and meaning of conscious experience over time. Language is central to hermeneutics because it is through language that faithful interpretation and meaning are secured. What Heidegger was striving for his analysis of the Dasein and time was a rational understanding of human existence or human being, and this could be not secure without attention to language. Aim of education. Existentialists assert that a good education would, would encourage individuals to ask such questions: who am I? Where is my life headed? And Why do I exist? In dealing with this question, people would have to recognize that the individual is an emotional and irrational creature as much or more than an, an emotional and rational one. The individual is always in transition, so the moment people believe they know themselves is probably their moment to begin the examination all over again. Encourage as individuals to be able to develop all their potential for self-fulfillment, providing extensive and comprehensive experience in all forms of life. Method of education. Existentialists or the school and other institutions became free place where students are encouraged to do something because they want to do it. Discussion is the main method in the view of existentialism. Students have the right to reject teacher interpretation of subject. School is a forum where the students are able to dialogue with their peers and the teacher help explain the progress of students in fulfilling themselves. Curriculum. The purity is the liberal curriculum. That is the foundation for human freedom. Freedom has rules. Teacher must give the freedom to choose and give them experience that will help them find meaning in their life. Therefore, school must teach social education to teach respect for freedom for all. Role of the teacher. Protect and maintain academic freedom, where teacher may be today, the day after tomorrow, become students. Teacher must give students freedom of choice and give them experience that will help them finding meaning in their life. And the last, existentialism, phenomenology, and Adventist education. The Seventh-day Adventist philosophy of education is Christ-centered. The guidance of the Holy Spirit, God's character and purpose can be understood as revealed in the Bible, in Jesus Christ, and in nature. Adventists believe under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, God's character and purpose can be understood as revealed in the Bible and Jesus Christ and in nature. The distinct characteristic of Adventist education derived from the Bible and the writing of Ellen G. White point to the redemptive aim of true education to restore human beings into the image of their Maker. Thank you for watching. See you next meeting.